Hey guys, it's me, Diana. So it's another episode of Free the Artist Within. Finally, it's been a while. I've had a lot on my plate. I started art school, so I'm going to school for art, and just really been taking a lot of time out for that. Now that I feel like I'm in the swing of things, I feel like I'm ready to come back at you. First I'll show you something that I created. It's this. It's just a little page in my journal. I got this really awesome journal that I thought I'd show you guys. It's really cool because, let me see if I can get a little closer. Because it has the little pocket. You see how incredibly awesome that is? And then in the back, there's these little vinyl-like pocket things to save more things. And then there's another pocket here. And when I take trips or go places, I love to save all the little tickets and all the little things. And I'm going to Boston soon, so just for a weekend, not a big deal. But it's a big deal for me. So I thought it would be fun to put something in a journal like this. I'm trying to find the other one I have so I can show you the brand name. Because without the brand, I believe Prima Marketing makes this, if I'm not mistaken. Prima. And I wanted to show you the brand name because I had a hard time finding the brand name. Okay, it is by Prima Marketing, and it's the Finnabar Vintage Vanity Art Journal, which I love. Absolutely love, love, love. What else? I'm doing this Wanderlust 2016 course. It's not really a how-to art thing. It's more of a play along with us type of thing. And I like doing those because it gives you something. Sometimes you just feel like you need to have somebody tell you what to do, you know? And I don't know, it's a lot of fun because then I really, through a lot of those courses and things like that that people take, through this course this is where I discovered this really cool art journal. You discover a lot of tools and things like that that you didn't necessarily know about, which is fun, Today, I wanted to talk to you about feeling overwhelmed. As an artist, it's important that we stay productive. It's important that we continue to work on our art. Like I'm always saying, work on it every day, even if even if it's just a couple minutes. Sometimes it's hard, because you have a lot going on. If you're a mom, or if you're a single parent, or even if you're not a single parent, but being a parent is a lot of work, I think that it's important that you create a routine, that you create a schedule, and you block out times during your day for specific items. You tell yourself, okay, between the hours of 10 and 11:30, I'm going to work on my my artwork. Or between the hours of 10 and 11, I'm going to work on some art. From 11 to 11:30, I'm going to take photographs of it. When the kids are asleep, then I'm going to put it up on my website, or then I'm going to do this and this and this for it. During this period of time, I'm going to do that. And write it down, either if you have a planner or just on your phone, So this way it keeps you productive, it keeps you moving forward, it keeps you active, and you're reminded every day, I have to do this today. You know what I mean? So take out, especially if you do not work a full-time job. If you work a full-time job, wake up a little earlier if you can. I mean, when I do work full-time, I'm not working a day job at the moment. This is all I do. But When I do, I wake up about 5:30 in the morning, and I wake up at that time and I write. I write a list of goals that I have to work on. On my lunch break, I work on something that is from my personal life, whether it's working on a homework assignment for school, or whether it's working on crocheting a new tam hat for my other website, or whatever. But I have something that I'm doing so that I am producing. I'm not just at work, you know, feeling like a blob doing nothing, right? Because sometimes when you have a day job, that's how you feel. And then when you get home from work, you know, block out periods of time where your kids are watching TV, you can create. Or when, you know, during the time when, you know, if you're sitting in front of a TV, there's no reason why you can't be producing or making something that is going to help you towards your creative goal. Okay? Again, I really believe also another tip, I think, for the morning, wake up and sort of clear your mind, whether that be through your own spiritual path, prayer, or whatever, meditation. Find a way to just sit and be in your own space. And just don't think of anything, and just be in that space, clear your mind, and have peace inside you. Just because I feel like the way you wake up in the morning really sets a tone for the rest of the day. Make sure that you wake up with peace. So try to create that peace by first thing in the morning. Set a few minutes aside to just be quiet and silent, and attract peace in whichever spiritual way you know how. Okay, I'm going to be posting this video, the link on my website, thecraftaholic.com. Also, please be sure to check out my kits. I have these really beautiful collage kits. These are hand-painted papers that I've printed with my block prints and stuff like that. Each paper is completely one of a kind and unique. I have these block printed kits with little block prints and little vintage doodads and things like that. So please be sure to check out my website, thecraftaholic.com, and support your local artist, please. Because when you purchase something from my shop, you're paying for me to be able to take my kids to the movies, or for a pack of socks, or gas in my car. That's the reality. It's really important to buy handmade. I've said this before, and in closing, I'll say that you can create a revolution simply by buying handmade, buying local. When you do this, you are putting money in the pockets of a person from your country, where you're from your state, where for a person who needs that money. Not a huge corporation where if they lose $10 in business, it's not even, that's like a drop in the bucket. You know, you're putting money in the pocket of a woman who has 2 kids and lives in Idaho with her husband who works, I don't know, peeling potatoes. You know, you're putting money in the hands of a person, and that's always important. Always try to buy handmade, and if you can't afford to buy handmade, learn to make it yourself as much as you can, because in that way you create a revolution. Okay? Alright, thanks. Bye!